Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel Dive in the Words, where we break down some of the best books out there to help you level up your life. Today, we're diving into a fascinating read, The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. If you've ever wondered why people act the way they do or how to better understand human behavior, this book is for you. Let's jump in! Before we get into the meat of the book, let me introduce you to the author, Robert Greene. Now, if you're into self-development or business strategy, you've probably heard his name. Robert Greene is the mastermind behind some of the bestsellers like The 48 Laws of Power, Mastery, and The Art of Seduction. His work is all about understanding power, strategy, and what really makes people tick. And The Laws of Human Nature is no different. It's a deep dive into why we do what we do. So, what's this book all about? Essentially, Greene takes us on a journey through human psychology. He breaks down universal laws that govern human behavior, helping us better understand ourselves and the people around us. Sounds intriguing, right? Let's go over some of the key laws he discusses in the book. First up, we have the law of irrationality. Ever made a decision you knew wasn't logical but did it anyway because emotions got the best of you? Well, that's exactly what Greene talks about here. We're often driven by emotions rather than rational thought. The key is to recognize these irrational impulses and learn to control them. Emotional awareness and self-control, that's how you make better decisions. Next, we've got the law of narcissism. Now let's be real, we all have a little narcissism in us. But when it goes unchecked, it can wreak havoc. Greene explains how to recognize narcissistic tendencies, both in ourselves and others. And the goal? Turn unhealthy narcissism into a healthy sense of self-worth. Moving on to the law of role-playing. Have you ever noticed how people act differently in different situations? We all play roles in life, whether it's at work, in social situations, or at home. Greene says that understanding these roles, both in yourself and others, is key to mastering social dynamics. So, be aware of the roles you play and observe the roles others play. It can be a game changer. Another big one is the law of compulsive behavior. People tend to fall into patterns of behavior without even realizing it. Greene urges us to reflect on these compulsions and work on breaking free from them. The idea is to live with more intention and mindfulness instead of just running on autopilot. And then there's the law of covetousness. The good old grass is always greener mentality. We often desire what others have, which can lead to envy and greed. Greene teaches us to recognize this covetous nature and instead cultivate contentment and gratitude for what we already have. Trust me, it's liberating. Next up, the law of aggression. Aggression is part of human nature, but when left unchecked, it can be destructive. Greene shows us how to channel aggressive energy into something positive, like leadership, creativity, or personal growth. So instead of letting aggression cause conflict, use it to fuel your drive and ambition. Here's one that might hit home. The law of short-sightedness. We humans love short-term rewards, right? But Greene challenges us to think long-term. Instead of being impulsive, focus on patience and strategic thinking. It's all about playing the long game for bigger rewards. Another important law is the law of social influence. We are all influenced by the people around us, often without even realizing it. Greene advises us to recognize these social pressures and use them to our advantage while protecting ourselves from manipulation. Powerful stuff. And finally, the law of self-sabotage. This one's all about how we sometimes get in our own way, whether it's through fear, insecurity, or self-doubt. Greene encourages us to confront these behaviors and replace them with a growth mindset. Because at the end of the day, the only person who can truly hold you back is you. So there you have it, a quick breakdown of The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. This book is packed with wisdom on understanding human behavior, mastering yourself, and navigating the world around you. Whether you want to improve your relationships, become a better leader, or just understand people a bit more, this book is a must-read. If you found this summary helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment letting me know which law resonated with you the most. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep growing.